Hip hop and the academic world came together today to discuss race and racism in America. Houston rapper Bun B, also a professor, and the Baker Institute at Rice University held a free webinar in the wake of recent protests across the country. Anayeli Ruiz has a look at the goal of the conversation.
In the past few months, hip-hop artists have been out front speaking about racism in our country. Social media has been the perfect platform to begin the discussion. But Tuesday, hip-hop artist Bun B joined the conversation with professors from Rice University.
This is the kind of conversation that folks affiliated with the Baker Institute ought to be having. You can't talk about politics in the context of the United States. You can't talk about collective life within the context of the United States and not talk in terms of anti-Black racism.
The webinar's moderator, Anthony B. Pinn, he's a professor at Rice University.
I think having this intellectual aspect as well as a real world aspect, kind of hits it from both angles, so to speak.
The professor and rapper discussed the historical context of racism. They also talked about recent events like the death of George Floyd and the protests that followed.
Some people, all lives don't matter. To some people, Black lives don't matter, which is why we see the acts being committed against people of color in this country time and time again. And so it's time for us to talk about these things.
The goal was to help shed light on the issues Black people face each day, with the hope that this will move people to have conversations with their peers and find solutions to these problems.
We can give all the education and all the information we want to, but it doesn't help if people don't take that message, take that information, and activate and use it in real time in real space.
If you missed today's discussion, we will have a link to the webinar on our website. Anayeli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.